Welcome to our first lesson, an introduction to Tripadvisor. This content is brought to you by Travel Oregon. Here's what you'll learn in this first lesson. What is Tripadvisor? Where do Tripadvisor listings appear online? And why you need a Tripadvisor listing as a tourism business. First, let's talk about Tripadvisor as a platform. We'll share some insights and talk about how travelers are using the platform. Tripadvisor is the most visited travel website in the US. The site receives over 84 million visitors monthly. The company brands itself as a travel guidance platform. Not only are travelers using the site for travel discovery, but also for features like planning tools and booking. Launched in 2000, Tripadvisor has been a part of the travel and tourism industry for more than 24 years. In February of 2022, the platform passed the milestone of 1 billion reviews and opinions from travelers. With the world's largest selection of travel listings, more than 8 million businesses have a presence on Tripadvisor today across 136,000 destinations in 43 markets and in 22 languages. Tripadvisor provides travelers with the insights of other travelers to help them decide where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. These are some of the actions users can take when using Tripadvisor. Discover new destinations through search or travel content. Plan trips and create itineraries using the My Trips tool. Get advice from other travelers through reading reviews or participating in Tripadvisor's travel forums. Book lodging and tours or make restaurant reservations. Let's take a tour. Travelers can learn more about a town, state, or region through its destination page. This page helps travelers explore what is available in that market. By engaging with the main menu, travelers can explore a destination. The main menu highlights hotels, things to do, restaurants, flights, and vacation rentals. By clicking on hotels, travelers can find lodging options like hotels, motels, hostels, and everything in between. If the lodging provider is using booking integration, the user can book their stay. Vacation rentals will take the user to another site where they can find rental units. Things to do features tours, attractions, entertainment, and even events and nightlife. Restaurants lists local cafes, pubs, and dining establishments. Finally, users can also book flights, rental cars, and cruises in the trip planning process. Users can create their own itineraries and access them anytime in My Trips. Tripadvisor's newest feature is an AI tool that will build a trip for you based on your preferences and interests. Users can even customize that itinerary. Keep in mind that travelers can only add businesses and attractions to their trips if there is an active Tripadvisor listing for that business. The AI tool will also only pull recommendations based on information available through the site. You may be wondering how travelers are finding Tripadvisor content and how that content appears on desktop and mobile. Let's take a look. Tripadvisor isn't just a review site. Google and AI tools treat it as a trusted source. That means when travelers search for the best restaurants or things to do, Tripadvisor often shows up first. And increasingly, it's being pulled into AI overviews and tools like ChatGPT to answer those questions directly. A strong listing puts you in front of travelers wherever they're searching. Not surprisingly, a majority of web-based visits are happening on mobile devices. Travelers can use Tripadvisor's mobile app to discover new places, track their trips, bookings, and more. Most desktop features are available on the app, including the AI Trip Builder. Your listing doesn't live in just one place. Through partners like Bing, Microsoft Copilot, and Perplexity, your listing, photos, and reviews can surface wherever travelers are looking. This raises a good question. Does your business show up? If so, what does a traveler actually see about your business when they use these tools? This is why keeping a strong listing matters. With so much technology at our fingertips, it can be overwhelming to manage your brand online, but Tripadvisor is an important platform if you want to attract travelers. Next, we'll make a case for managing your listing. Because of the site's longevity and brand recognition, much of Tripadvisor's traffic is direct. In addition, 96% of its traffic from search engines comes from customers searching directly for Tripadvisor. Beyond traveler reviews, Tripadvisor facilitates a high volume of travel bookings and makes revenue from the advertising because they are able to reach a very targeted audience. There are also paid listing and destination enhancement options. In fact, According to Tripadvisor, they account for 10% of the global travel spend and generate 22 million trips per year. Your Tripadvisor business listing is a free opportunity for visibility to thousands of potential customers who are planning a visit to your market. There are paid opportunities to explore, but every business that is eligible for Tripadvisor can manage a free-to-list profile. Most travelers go to Tripadvisor primarily for reviews and advice, which is why it is important for businesses in the travel industry to stay engaged with what is being said about their business on this platform. A unique aspect of Tripadvisor is the level of detail its users contribute to their reviews. The average Tripadvisor review is 3 times longer than reviews that are found on other leading websites and search engines. In fact, the average Tripadvisor review is 688 characters. According to the Tripadvisor research report, The Power of Reviews. Given the choice between review snippets, bubble or star ratings, and long-form reviews, 76% of customers prefer long-form reviews when choosing accommodations. Similarly, 74% prefer these when considering restaurants and 69% for attractions. When managing your business's presence on Tripadvisor, it's important to stay aware of the popularity ranking of your business. This ranking is part of what makes the Tripadvisor platform unique, and some businesses put a tremendous amount of effort into becoming number 1 ranked in their category for their community. The top-ranked businesses in a market receive the most visibility on the platform, by far. The recipe for being a top 10 business in your market is based entirely on the reviews and ratings your business receives. Tripadvisor's algorithm is looking at 3 factors: quality, quantity, and recency. Quality is measuring the overall experience that travelers have when they visit your business. Is the business receiving high marks for their experience and service? All other things being equal, a business with more 5 bubble ratings will rank higher than a business with lower ratings. Set high expectations for your guests before they arrive by making sure your profile is up to date with the latest information and photos that accurately reflect your business. The number of reviews is a critical indicator to Tripadvisor users about a business. Tripadvisor users typically read many reviews to help form a balanced opinion of a business. They have more confidence in their decisions when they see agreement across a broad set of reviews. When we talk about review quantity, it's important to note that a business just needs to have enough reviews to provide statistical significance and allow for a confident comparison to other businesses. Just having more reviews doesn't mean that a business will be ranked higher than its competitors. For example, a business with 1,000 reviews isn't necessarily going to be rated higher than one with 500 reviews that were received in roughly the same period of time. The popularity ranking algorithm is designed to provide a statistical measure of confidence about the current experience at a business and is looking for a critical mass of reviews to more accurately rank businesses. Recent reviews are more valuable than older reviews. They give a more accurate representation of the current experience at the business. This means reviews that are older will not count as much towards a business's ranking as a review written more recently. Although older reviews do not have as much weight in the ranking, they are still visible in the overview section of each listing and in the business's review history. So make sure to keep encouraging guests to share their feedback on Tripadvisor. Let's look at a real-world example. Restaurant B has a perfect rating, but it's not in the top 10 restaurants. They have only a few reviews and also haven't had a review in the last 3 months. Restaurants A and C are both in the top 10. Restaurant C's rating is only slightly higher than A, but it has more than 300 photos and over 1,000 reviews. Which would you choose? More likely than not, travelers will choose Restaurant C if going off of this information alone. Quantity, quality, and recency matter to the consumer too. According to Tripadvisor, there are 4 factors that influence how engaged travelers will be with your business listing. First is the number of photos. Travelers love to get a sneak peek at the experience that you offer, so be prepared to upload quality photos on a regular basis. Frequently, your customers will upload their own pictures from your location as well. The second is the total number of reviews, which is the quantity factor that also impacts popularity ranking. The third is the responses you make to your customer reviews. Tripadvisor's research indicates customers are 77% more likely to book a property with personalized review responses. So be prepared to respond to both positive and critical feedback. Finally, the number of reviews in the past year. Travelers want to see that many customers are providing positive feedback about recent experiences. Don't make these mistakes when managing your reviews on Tripadvisor. Never review your own business. You will likely get penalized for this action. It is appropriate to ask your customers to review your business on Tripadvisor, but reviews that are from friends and family members can be reported. Do not copy and paste reviews or testimonials from other review platforms to your website or feedback cards. Do not review a nearby business, even if it is a genuine experience and a positive review. Tripadvisor may mark this as a fake review. Here are the key takeaways from Lesson 1. Tripadvisor is an important platform for planning and booking travel. It's free to list a tourism business and a good way to attract travelers. The site ranks businesses and experiences by popularity. Staying on top of reviews is critical. Reviews influence your popularity ranking. Thank you for watching. For additional resources and support, visit the Travel Oregon Business Listings Toolkit. Visit industry.traveloregon.com/listings.